Independence Day. After receiving special intelligence of a stable portal within the Union of Trederran districts, Artemus Tau slips behind enemy lines dressed as a Union soldier. Today is the day that he will gain his independence from a life of war. Today is the day that he will find the portal and leave this forsaken world. Or today is the day that he will die trying. Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Artemus Tau, Trederran Veteran. Let's quickly go over Artemis's starting stats. He has Agility 2, Cunning of 3, he has Spirit 2, Strength 3, his lore is a 1, unless he's in Trederran, then it will be +3, which would make him have lore 4 in Trederran. His luck is 4. Due to his ceremonial armor, he has initiative 3. He will have 2 combat, and right now he has a max grid of 2. His range to hit is 3+. His melee to hit will be 4+. He has 13 health thanks to his trench coat. His defense is 4+ against melee and 3+ against ranged attacks. His sanity is 12. His willpower is 4+. He may carry 8 anvils of weight and is currently carrying 2. He also has 7 corruption resistance. Let's join Artemus Tau as he attempts to find the portal so he can escape this war-torn hellscape that he once called home. Welcome everyone to episode 1 of Artemus Tau, Trederran Veteran. Today we'll be doing an adventure of my own design. Our mission goal is to find the portal and escape Trederran. Once in the western frontier, Artemus must find 2 clue icons to escape capture and begin his new life. Special rules: all gates will lead to the Old West mines. Clue icons found within Trederran will add a portal gate. Artemus is in disguise anytime Trederran troops are encountered within Trederran. He can make a cunning 5+ test to sneak by the other troops unnoticed. Once we leave Trederran, he is being pursued. Anytime a clue icon is revealed, we roll a d6. On the roll of a 1, 2, or 3, he is ambush attacked by Trederran raiders. On a 4, 5, or 6, there is no threat. Let's hold back the darkness and attempt to get Artemis free of this war-torn life. Eight is good. Rolling for movement. 5. Artemis will look through. And he has found a communications outpost. We do have an advanced encounter for this room. Our advanced encounter is Comm Relay Station. A large dish aims at the sky here, and there is a listening station set up for battlefield communications. If you listen in, you may be able to decipher something of use. Make a lore 5+ test. While Artemis is in Trederran, he does have a lore of 4. We need a 5+. And he is successful. Gain 20 XP. And roll a d6 for each patrol marker on the death track, of which we have none yet. Discard on a roll of a 5+. Revealing our exploration token. 2 encounters, 2 doorways. Let's see which way will not be a door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. door here. Our first encounter, Trederran Deserter. You find a shell-shocked Trederran soldier hiding amongst the ruins. He seems to have deserted his unit and is terrified of being discovered. Sounds familiar. We can choose to attempt to make contact, making a Spirit 5+ test, or ignore him and move on. Let's attempt to make contact. We could always use an ally, right? We have a Spirit of 2. We need 5+. We are successful. Gain 20 XP, and he hands you something of value before running off to find a new place to hide. Draw a loot card. The loot card we have drawn is... This could come in handy. Draw a gear card or an artifact card if in an other world. Oh man. This is exciting. We have drawn a Trederran gear harness. You may carry up to 3 extra anvils of weight, not including hand weapons or guns. Very nice. Our second encounter, Mass Grave. Losing your footing, you slip on some loose gravel and tumble down an embankment into a wide ditch. Collecting your wits at the bottom, you come to the horrifying realization that you are surrounded by countless bodies of fallen soldiers filling the trench. Make a Spirit 6+ test. Again, our Spirit is 2. This time we need a 6+. And we are not successful on that one. If failed, take 2d6 sanity damage, ignoring willpower, as you flail around in the sea of dead before a helping hand pulls you out. Probably that deserter we just helped out a moment ago. 2d6 willpower. Oof. 6 sanity damage. Holding back the darkness. Double 2s. Double 2 in Trederran trigger Dark Dread. Things are looking more and more bleak by the moment. Draw a Growing Dread card and add it to the stack. Rolling for movement. 4. Let's just go to the quickest exit here. He will look through, and he has found a mid-passage. Shifting the board just a little bit. Let's hold back the darkness. 10 is good. Rolling for movement. 2. Let's go ahead and scavenge and see what we can find in the battlefield debris here. We need a 6+. We got 1, alright. In Trederran, we use the special battlefield scavenge deck. And then we have pulled Dead Soldiers. Fitting, since we just came out of a mass grave. We need to roll a d6 as we search the body for anything useful. 5. Draw a Trederran artifact. Awesome. Looks like he is leaving his home world with some treasures in tow. He has found a Scorch Pistol. Starts with 1 fuel token. After each shot, discard a fuel token or this artifact. Has a range of 3 using the fire template and gets 1 shot. Uses d6 for damage, ignores defense, armor, and cover. Very cool. Holding back the darkness. 8 is good. Rolling for movement. 3. 3. He's going to look through, and Artemus has found an artillery encampment. We do have an advanced encounter for this room. We also need to lay down some cover. This map tile calls for a peril dice minus 3 pieces of cover. So let's see how many we'll be adding. Only 1 piece of cover. And it will be located on number 5. Our advanced encounter is heavy artillery. A massive cannon rests here, surrounded by its dead crew. It looks like the gun is armed and ready to fire if you can get one of the massive shells loaded into it. We can attempt to fire the gun, or we can ignore it and move on. Well, I'd say since we are on a stealthy mission, we are going to ignore this weapon and move on. So we will be adding 1 patrol marker to the depth track, and we need to roll for discovery. When we roll for discovery, we roll 2d6, and if the number is equal to or higher the number of heroes plus patrol markers, we are safe. So we just need to roll higher than 2. And we are safe. Let's reveal our exploration token. Oh, a portal and an attack. Let's see which way we'll have the portal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Portal will be over here. Let's see what we'll be attacked by. We have pulled Trederran Legionnaires. D3 plus 1 Legionnaires. 3 Legionnaires. Rolling for our disguise check. It is a cunning 5+ test. If Artemus can pass this, then we do not have to engage in these Legionnaires. Its cunning is 3. We are successful. We are going to sneak on out of here. Let's hold back the darkness. Double 5s. Double 5s in Trederran triggers marching in the streets. The sound of marching echoes through the streets as a massive column of Trederran soldiers march to the front lines. Add D3 patrol markers to the depth track, but do not roll for discovery. Alright, let's see how many patrol markers we're going to add. 2 more patrol markers. If we can make it out of here without failing to hold back the darkness, we'll be in pretty good shape. Let's roll for movement, making sure we don't go through any of these radiated areas. 6. Fantastic. Artemus will peek through the portal and find a reinforced room. Let's hold back the darkness. 7 is good. Again, make our cunning check. Cunning 5+. We are still undetected. Rolling for Artemis's movement. Only 2. We have successfully left Trederran. Let's now see if we can evade capture by any forces who may be pursuing us. There is no advanced encounter for this room, so let's reveal our exploration token. 3 doorways and encounter any clue icon. Which means we have to roll to see if there are any Trederran raiders following us. On a 1, 2, or 3, we'll be ambushed by Trederran raiders. 4, 5, or 6, we are safe. Nobody following us just yet. Our encounter for this room: mangled remains. A broken and twisted mess that looks like it may once have been human rests here. The sight is not pretty, and the smell is worse. Each hero may take a Spirit 6+ test. If passed, recover 1 grit. If failed, take D6 horror hits. Well, since it says we may take the test, I will politely decline. We will go about our business. Let's hold back the darkness. 9 is good. Rolling for movement. 5. Artemus will look through, and he has found a long passage. Holding back the darkness. 6 will fail. Rolling for movement. 4. Holding back the darkness. 7 is still good. Rolling for movement. Hey, we can gain a grit. We are now at our max grit. Looking through into the next room, he has found a rail tunnel. There is no advanced encounter for this room either. Let's reveal our exploration token. 1 doorway and 2 encounters. Let's see which way the door will be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the door will be right here. The first encounter we have drawn is Hidden Stash. Markings scratched into the walls around the chamber seem like they must have a hidden meaning. Perhaps left by a cunning bandit to remind him where his stash was hidden. Make a cunning 5+ test. We have cunning of 3. And we are unsuccessful. If failed, you find nothing. The second encounter we have pulled is Daylight. Up ahead, you can see a bright glow of daylight pouring into the dark mine. It looks to be an exit leading outside. Place a mine exit gate end cap on one of the random exits to this map tile. Let's hold back the darkness. 7 will fail, getting us a darkness card. Our darkness card is Cave In. With a thunderous crack, the ceiling begins to fall in. Each hero must pass an agility 6+ test. Artemus has an agility of 2. And he is not successful. Takes D6 hits from falling debris. 5 hits. His defense is 4+. He has blocked all but 1. Let's see if his ceremonial armor can help him with that 1 wound. He has armor 5+. And it does. He takes no wounds. Rolling for movement. 4. Let's go ahead and try to scavenge. No luck. Holding back the darkness. 8 is good. Rolling for movement. 4. Artemus will look through, and he has found white water. Let's hold back the darkness. 11 is good. Rolling for movement. 6. We do have an advanced encounter for this map tile. River crossing. A raging river rolls by here, white water spitting up at you as it's dashed on the rocks. There seemed to be somewhat of a ford here where you could possibly cross to the other side. Looking to the far bank, something catches your eye, glimmering in the light. If every hero spends 1 grit, you may cross the river to the other side. I think we're alright. Let's reveal our exploration token. 1 doorway, 1 encounter. The encounter we have pulled is sand scorpions. Crawling up out of the sand, a swarm of deadly scorpions erupts all around you, pinching and striking with their lethal tails. Make a strength 5+ test. Artemus has a strength of 3. We need a 5+. We are successful. Gain 15 XP as you fight off the scorpion swarm, crushing them underfoot and smashing them with your fists. Making a pretty smooth getaway thus far. Let's hold back the darkness. 6 will fail. Rolling for movement. 6. He's going to look through. He has found an overgrown valley. We do have an advanced encounter for this map tile. Man-eating cactus. Long vines and thorn tendrils extend across the canyon floor and walls here, all emanating from a massive, brightly colored cactus at the center of the valley. Flowers bloom on its surface and vines, but as you step closer, the blades of the cactus core begin to quiver, and you swear that the vines around your feet just moved. Anytime a hero enters a space of this map tile, they must make an escape 3+ test. If successful, you may keep moving. If failed, your move ends and you immediately take D6 hits as the man-eater cactus tears at you, attempting to drag you into its spined maw. Remains in play. Well, that just sounds delightful. We are on one of the map spaces, so let's roll our escape 3+. We are overconfident, so we are -1 on all escape tests, so we need to roll a 4+. We are good. Let's reveal our exploration token. 2 doorways and an ambush attack. Oh no. Let's see which way will not be a doorway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No doorway over here. Let's see what we'll be getting ambushed by. We have pulled 1 heavily mutated darkstone scorpion. Oh man. I think this thing might be pissed off that we just stomped on all of its babies. The darkstone scorpion is a mutant beast enemy, extra large. They have initiative of 6. They have fear 2. A hero starting their activation adjacent takes 2 horror hits. They have Darkstone Radiation 2. A hero ending their movement adjacent takes 2 corruption hits. They scutter. They move through other models and change targets each turn. They have Pinching Claws. This enemy's melee to hit rolls of 6+ will do double damage. A Stinging Tail. At the start of its activation, 1 random hero within 3 spaces. must pass an agility 5+ test or take d6 wounds, ignoring defense, and gaining a potent poison marker. They have Darkstone Spines. When killed, every hero gains d3 + 1 Darkstone. They have a movement of 8. You can escape on a 4+. Their melee to hit is 4+. They have 4 combat that do 3 damage each. They have 4 for defense. They have 12 health, +3 per hero. However, special rules for heavily mutated Darkstone Scorpions. They are -1 to combat, so they will only be 3 combat. And they have just the fixed amount of base health, no extra per hero. So he will have 3 combat and 12 health. Let's hold back the darkness. 10 is good. The Scorpion will go, first lashing out with his tail. We need to make an agility 5+ test. Our agility is 2. We are successful. We dodge his tail. Rolling his 3 combat against Artemus. Scores 1 hit. Artemus is 4+ for defense. He defends. We're going to try to escape. First to get out of this room, and second to just get away from being next to him. We can escape on a 4+, however we are a -1 on all escape tests, so we escape on a 5+. Whew, we can escape. Let's roll for movement. Another 6, fantastic. Go back there. We'll fire our Darkstone Carbine, so we need to take a corruption hit. Our willpower is 4+. And we fail, we take 1 corruption. Firing our 2 shots, hitting on 3+. Ooh, 1 critical and 1 hit. The Darkstone Carbine uses a d8 for damage. Rolling the critical first. 6 wounds. Our regular hit will be -4 to the roll. 8, 4 more wounds. We're going to throw a Shatter Grenade. It's a free attack once per fight. Again, Artemis's range to hit is 3+. Excellent hit. The Scorpion will take d3 wounds and a stun marker if he is not killed here. We only need 2 more wounds to destroy him. He is dead. He is quite the elite soldier. We automatically get d3 + 1 Darkstone that fell off the Scorpion in combat. 3 pieces of Darkstone. Let's catch our breath. We can get rid of 1 point of sanity damage. Let's see what kind of loot we got. Stack of gold dust. $100. Let's hold back the darkness. He is good. Rolling for movement. 3. Let's go ahead and attempt to scavenge. Need a 6+. Oh, nothing again. Holding back the darkness once more. 5 will fail, getting us another darkness card. Our darkness card is Darkness All Around. Anytime a hero is KO'd, the darkness moves d3 spaces forward on the depth track. Remains in play. Rolling for movement. 5. 1, 2, 3. So we have to roll for an escape. Again, 4 plus. 4. Rolling an escape again. 5. Another escape. Oh, good, excellent. Just realized we did not do our fear or our radiation from fighting that scorpion. So let's do that real quick. We had fear 2. Our willpower is 4 plus. We take 2 points of sanity damage. And we didn't end next to him, so we don't have to take the radiation hits. Holding back the darkness. 8 is good. Rolling for movement. 5. It's going to be a long way over to that exit. 1. Rolling for an escape 4 plus. No! We take D6 hits. He will hit us for 2 hits. Defending on 4 plus. Defend 1, take 1 potential wound. Rolling armor 5 plus. We take 1 wound. That unfortunately ends the rest of our movement, so let's hold back the darkness. Double 5s. Double 5s in the canyons trigger a feeling of being watched. You can't shake this feeling that you're being watched from the cliff sides. The next attack in the canyons is automatically an ambush. Rolling for our movement. 4, potentially. 1. Rolling our escape. We are good. 2. Rolling our escape again. We take another D6 hits. This time the bind will hit us for 5 hits. Again, defense 4 plus. Defend 2, 3 potential wounds. Our armor is 5 plus. Defend 2 more and take 1 more wound. We are going to look through and we find a short passage. Adjusting the board. Let's hold back the darkness. 9 is good. Rolling for movement. 5. Artemus will look through, and he has found a ceremonial circle. We do have an advanced encounter for this room. Angry spirits. As you enter the ceremonial chamber, lights begin to spark and flicker, and a massive ball of ghostly energy erupts from the stone table at the center of the room. In an instant, a host of angry specters swirl around above you with an unholy moaning and wailing as they swoop down to curl around you and drain your life force. Make a Spirit 5 plus test. Artemus has a Spirit of 2. We are successful. Gain 25 XP, and you may heal D6 sanity damage. Fantastic. Let's reveal our exploration token. 2 doorways, attack, and our final clue icon. Once Artemus has found the second clue, ignore any attacks or encounters listed on the exploration token. Reveal all growing dread cards and make 1 final roll to see if The Trederran Raiders are in pursuit. Our Growing Dread card is No Way Out. Surrounded and alone as the walls close in and the night grows dark. You are trapped. Fight or die. Any heroes that voluntarily flee from this adventure are considered to be KO'd and must roll on the injury table. Well, we are not fleeing. We are seeing this through. Rolling to see if our pursuers have found us on a 1, 2, 3. They have found us. 4, 5, or 6. We are free and clear. And they have found us. It's going to be D3 plus 1 Trederran Raiders in an ambush. 3 Trederran Raiders. Trederran Raiders are alien soldier Trederran, medium-sized, with initiative 5. They have assault, which means they move, fire their guns, and then make a melee combat roll. They have Darkstone Radiation, heroes ending their move adjacent, take 1 corruption hit. Their trench pistols have a ranged attack of range 5, 1 shot, doing d6 damage. They are also a Darkstone Raider. Any hero KO'd by this enemy loses d3 Darkstone, or an item with a Darkstone icon. They have a 6 for movement. You can escape on a 4+. Their range to hit is 3+. Melee to hit is 4+. They have 2 combat that deal 3 damage each. They have a 3 for defense and only 5 health. Let's hold back the darkness. 9 is good. They are in ambush. They're already considered to have moved. They will each fire their trench pistol, hitting on 3+. 2 of them score a hit. We have a range defense of 3+. We defend both shots. They will each roll their 2 combat, starting with this one. They hit on a 4+. No hits. This guy? Also no hits. And the last raider, 2 hits. Our melee defense is 4+. We defend them both. They really should not be messing with Artemus. He is a former elite squad soldier. Let's see if we can escape and back up. We can. Rolling for movement. Throwing our last shatter grenade. That is a free attack. We hit on a 3+. Yes! They will each take D3 wounds, ignoring defense, and gain a stunned marker. This guy. 3 wounds. Phenomenal. This guy. Also 3 wounds. Excellent, excellent. And the last Trederran, 3 wounds as well. I think we're going to make short work of all these gentlemen. Firing our Darkstone Carbine, taking 1 corruption hit to fire. Willpower is 4+. We are good. Rolling our 2 shots, hitting on 3+. 1 critical and 1 hit. Our critical, we'll just roll on this front guy here. We only need 2 wounds to kill him. He is dead. We'll hit this one next. -2 to the roll. 4, he is dead. You all made a big mistake trying to hunt down Artemus. Let's hold back the darkness. 9 is good. The Trederran Raider will go. Let's see if he can remove his stun marker. He removes it on the roll of a 4+. He cannot. Taking his pistol shot. 1 hit. Artemis's range defense is 3+. He defends. The Trederran Raider will roll his 2 combat. Scores 1 hit. Artemis has a 4+ melee defense. Defends that. Let's see if Artemis can escape. He cannot. Let's use a grit. He can. Rolling for movement. Back up 1 so that we're not ending our move adjacent to him. We don't have to worry about that radiation. Taking our corruption hit to fire our Darkstone Carbine. Willpower 4+. We're good. Taking our 2 shots. Hitting on 3+. 1 crit, 1 hit. Quite sure he will be dead here. Rolling the critical first. 7. He is dead. Let's see what kind of loot they dropped. A Darkstone Shard. Once all remaining enemies have been defeated, Artemus Tau has successfully escaped the life of war and has completed his mission. His reward will be 25 XP and a new life on the frontier. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you on the road to Artemis's first frontier town.